Hello, Alright, yeah, it's an episode review. You already know the gist of it. Alright, you watch the episodes. If you go to the Koro YouTube channel, Coro, you have a VPN, you set that country to Japan, then you can watch it. There are no subs, obviously, but with that being said, we're gonna get started. So, really thought this episode was okay. I am leaning towards a 7 out of 10. Oh, also a question in the comments, but real quick, before we continue, when I do the Astral Spriggan review, which is going to obviously be after the weekend, how do you want me to handle the marathons? Because there's so many modes for Spriggan, and I can't do every single mode per base, so let me know how you want to handle it, especially for versus all sparking, because I want to do that properly. But yeah, so SHU basically inspects the bay, and we see a little bit of a flashback scene where SHU sees when Bell beat Louis, and he studied the system, and eventually he made his DB Bay. So this is what SHU's been doing all this time, and why we haven't seen SHU at all until this point. So as far as CGI is concerned, for how the Bay looks, it looks really cool. So what's really cool too is that Ilya is also watching on the sidelines. Nice little bubblegum pop animation for the thing. They even have it on her face still when she's watching. And I even love the attention to detail too, because even after when she popped it, they still kept the gum on the model. She's basically recording it for SHU versus Bell. So SHU's launch looks pretty cool. I also like this serious shot of Bell. I don't know if this is reused or not. I don't believe it is. I do also think that is the same launch they gave SHU from sparking. Reused animation, pretty sure. And well, whatever, cool enough, I guess. So as Spriggan goes around, and guess what? They're like, hey, we gotta advertise the gimmicks. So yeah, by the way, don't forget it has rubber. Technically, what has more rubber, F gear or Astral? I'm trying to think actually. Wouldn't it be F gear? I don't know. Whatever. It absorbs. Honestly, when I saw that happening, dude, I thought, dude, Requiem vibes. I'm not gonna lie, like, the right side for Spriggan visually is kind of dead. Like, left side is probably why they have advertised it so much. It looks cool. It hits, then absorbs. So obviously she's pointing out the rubber on rubber contact. They both go back, and the thing is that though I hate how the stadium ring outs are in the anime. So basically Belia just like taps the side of the stadium and then it falls. Well, so Spriggan is the one who touches the ground first and then it's Belia. I thought that was dumb. To me, what an overfinish should be is just if they're both out of the stadium, that's it. At least by anime logic, because they're out of the stadium. It's not like they're gonna magically come back in. Nice animation for when Spriggan switches modes. And even the Quattro driver, I cannot wait for Hasbro in the dub just to remove it if it doesn't have any of the modes. So he holds up the right side, it looks pretty cool. So he goes up against Belial, so he has Astral Spark, and the animation looks pretty cool. Though it is kind of lame seeing the move and action, you're basically just seeing like, I don't know if it's CGI or hand-drawn effects, but you just see it hitting it so fast. So I guess the assumption is, unless that was an error, is just that Spriggan is moving so fast against Belial that it cannot keep up. So it is blitzing it in speed. So then so obviously Belial keeps on doing the venture shoots and whatever. So SHU powers up, and dude, the Spriggan avatar, holy, look at that. There's a better close shot. Dude, this looks like a UR card for like a gacha. Look at that. It looks clean. I love the design. I do wish though, and this is a tiny little nitpick, that it'd be cool if it was like the right side was colored black and every time you use the left side it was colored white. That's more of like a Requiem, like Legends Spriggan reference, Legends Spriggan to Requiem reference, but it doesn't really matter to me. So he does Astral Slash, obviously, and you get this big clash like that reminds me of like the crazy stuff in Show Z. They have an MFB vibes, and both bays go flying, but his is the first one to go out, and then after Belial bursts. So SHU was stronger than Bell, technically, but Bell knocked him out first. So it would go to Bell by an over finish. And he was a little bit upset. I think he even grabbed his Bey and like it kind of crumbled in his hands like it burst. So honestly, dude, it's kind of cool seeing that Bell has just developed so much, but even SHU was a little bit frustrated, and Bell kind of saw SHU as like this big obstacle, which I do like how they're setting him up for this season. Yeah, and then he dips. Oh, and then after Ilya just walked up to Bell and he's like, hey, that was a nice battle, and he's ignoring her. And he's like, hey, that was a nice battle, and just leaves. So then after he obviously makes the S gear or whatever, SHU talks to Volt, and next week it's Free versus Bell. I'm sorry to Free fans, but Free's gonna get bodied because the S gear's gotta have advertisements. So, yeah. Oh, also she appears next week too. I'm very curious when they're gonna do her profile for the... They should have done it by now, but I guess maybe this is like her proper introduction next week. Spriggan looks sick. Let me know what videos you want to see with Spriggan. I'm so pumped up for it. It is very, very, very exciting. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I usually don't keep the reviews this long. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.